Hey y'all, the Lady Empath 1111 guys. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, where behind every king is his queen, and that is us, the Divine Feminine. Of course, our kings are the Divine Masculine, y'all. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome. If you are new, make sure you subscribe, right? If you're returning, of course, welcome back. Hit the notification bell, guys. Please be reminded that this is general. Only take what resonates. Everything may not resonate, y'all. I see someone is transitioning their pain into purpose is what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's a definite transformation. This is a Divine Masculine who's letting go of some type of regret or grief. But what they're doing is transmuting the energy, and it's through some type of act of balance, right? I'm seeing that this is a Divine Masculine who now understands their own power. And this is taking place after some type of tower moment that has taken place in their life. Whatever this tower moment is causing them to reflect upon the toxic attachments that have kept them stuck. This is bringing about clarity for this Divine Masculine. And I just keep hearing, own your power. Or this is someone who's now understanding their own power and the infinite abilities that they have to transmutate energy, y'all. This is beautiful. This is a Divine Masculine who's experiencing an awakening, and during their awakening, they're understanding that they have the power within them to transmutate energy. See, we know that as the Divine Feminine, right? You are probably the more spiritual person within this connection. Now that your person is understanding what they need to do to balance out some things in their life, and they also understand that they are highly protected by their own angels and ancestors as well against anything that continues to call them forward. This is someone who's stepping into their true calling or their true north is what I'm hearing. There is a bit of regret, though, that this person is now beginning to let go because a lot has changed. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. 555 you could be seeing as well. But that's a lot of change that's been taking place. But the change that has been taking place has brought a lot of clarity to this Divine Masculine about what it is that they want. This is someone who's now beginning to recognize. Sorry for the interruption, guys. This is someone who's now beginning to recognize who they are. But it wasn't until this person was able to come into some type of balance for themselves. And this is a spiritual balance, y'all. This is a balance of the chakra systems, right? That this person is now begin to step into their true emperor, right? The true divinity of who they are. Your person is also beginning to recognize that the tower had to come in order to shake up something. There's a revelation that's taking place because this tower moment has allowed your person to recognize that they needed to make a decision and let their guards down. February the 7th could have been significant to this connection. July 2nd could be significant as well. But this is someone who now recognizes the need to be more open and vulnerable with you about where they want this union to go, right? This is the direction, the movement of what needs to take place. This is someone who's been showing up very slowly, very methodically in the way that they've approached you. But a lot of the slow energy had to do something with the toxic attachments that this person was struggling with. I do see a true battle here. And it was truly stopping your person from taking some type of action towards you. But what we have to understand, guys, is that a lot of times we don't want people to move out before they are ready. And I do feel like that's what this stagnant energy had been about with you and this person. This is someone who's been truly battling some type of toxic attachments. Yeah, there's someone around your person that's very dramatic. And this is someone who's been trying very hard to make your person not appear who they are. For example, you see this person as their 5D self, right? Now, the toxic version of this person may be a whole clown. It may be someone who does seek attention, who is, someone who wants all eyes on them. But what your person is now understanding through the purging of the toxicity is that they are no longer interested in the drama. They're no longer interested in people who are trying too hard to show up and a way that your person no longer desires. This is someone who doesn't want to party anymore. They're not about the sex. They're not about the drugs. They're not about the alcohol. They're not about the surface pleasures. But the tower moments that have taken place in this person's life has begun to show them that this nightlife energy, right? This Vegas could be significant. Someone may like strip clubs or like to gamble, but it's almost like this Vegas lifestyle is not conducive to where they want to go in life. That's what this person had to realize, that, right? The fireworks, the sparks, all of that is beautiful, right? Someone could like pineapples. Pineapples could be significant, but your person is now understanding that those are all surface level pleasures. they are not lasting. And those are all a part of the toxic attachments that your person is now realizing. See, you're sitting in this glow up energy. There's a lot of new opportunities taking place for you. And as you see this, or your person may even be in their glow up energy as well, because there's a lot that has become more clear with what it is that they need to let go of, or what's been holding them back. See, this is a soulmate connection, but I do feel like there are some interferences here. Yeah, it's almost like it's a forbidden connection. I don't know what the dynamics of this situation is for you and your person, but this is something that seems to be forbidden. Like someone was telling your person they needed to make a wise decision and take action. But understand that every action does have some type of consequence. It's almost like succumbing to this twin flame or this soulmate energy has some type of consequences for your person. What are these consequences? Oh, well, number one is healing. I love it, right? The consequences is your person is being broken free. The consequences are your person is no longer feeling bound, because they're now understanding through introspection and meditation the need to take care of themselves, which also lets them understand that they want to be more established themselves. This is someone who wants security. They want wealth. They want to be settled. Someone could drive a red sports car, I'm seeing here, but your person is now understanding if they want to establish some type of stability in their life, it comes through their ability to heal, right? And to understand what this connection is truly about. Your person needed some time, though, in order to really consider the cycles that have been taking place in life. This was time to heal. This was time to progress and move forward, y'all. And a lot of times what we fail to understand is that you can't rush someone else's healing process. The only thing you can do is take care of yourself, right? Remain inspired, stay optimistic about the success that's taking place, because your person is going through a lot of change. I'm seeing 555. 5 of Pentacles is here twice with the 5 of Cups in reverse. So your person was really in this feeling like they weren't enough. I'm seeing rejection wounds. I'm seeing someone sitting by themselves, and it's almost like they are beginning to disintegrate the old version of themselves. They're beginning to dissolve these old wounds of rejection that made your person feel like they were not enough. This is someone who definitely felt like because of their own external circumstances, they weren't enough. But that's what the magician within this person has begun to let them see, that they have to focus on and turn their visions into reality themselves. And what your person is now understanding, they're very clear that they hold the power within to transmute the energy and bring about any type of balance they needed for themselves. There's a truth that's been revealed. Your person wants to speak honestly with you about something. What is hidden will always come to light. All will be revealed. So there is a sudden revelation that's taking place between you and this person at this time. What is this revelation? I feel like this is a conversation that your person wants to have with you at this time. What is this revelation that's taking place for this divine masculine who wants to speak honestly with the collective? What does this divine masculine want to say? What is this honest communication, spirit? That your person had codependency and some types of addictions that were affecting this partnership. See, your person needed to understand how to love themselves first outside of you, because this is someone who had a lot of people depending on them. And they're also someone who is used to that codependent dynamic when it comes to relationships, right? So when you meet a true divine feminine or a true divine masculine, it triggers the codependency of prior relationships, and your person is now beginning to understand how to love themselves first. Your person was lacking an element of self-respect, and that's why the partying and the sex and the drugs and the alcohol and the surface level pleasures, the gambling, all of that, right? Even finances have been a factor in this relationship. Right? And this is something that your person is now beginning to understand. This is the communication that they want to have with you. This is someone who wants to honestly communicate that they have not been in a great financial position, right? And that has affected, right, your relationship. They also want to communicate that they do have or now realize that there had been a level of codependency. But this is someone who also wants to communicate that they want a long-term commitment with you. This situation involves marriage, right? But your person needed to understand how to love themselves first, even in this dynamic with you, so that they could understand how to love you, right? You can't understand how to love someone else until you love yourself. And I feel like that's what your person is now beginning to realize for themselves, how to truly put themselves first. All right. Anything else that we need to know about this love situation for the collective? Yeah, a lot of it has to do with your person's financial struggles. Someone's been saving up, and it's because of your energy. See, you're very gentle and nurturing and mothering to this person. And because of that, you even make this person laugh. They love your laugh. They love your smile. I'm seeing someone could be a brunette, curly brown hair, but they love your happiness. Your joy is healing, right? Your happiness and your joy is healing to this person. But there's been some really strong financial struggles that this person has been facing, right? Something to do with family as well, and heartbroken. So there's definitely some type of family dynamic that left your person financially struggling. Right? I don't know what happened in their finances, but this is a family dynamic where your person wants to come in and acknowledge, right, that there is some deep hurt and sadness when it comes to their family. This is their blood ties and their inner circle. Your person is grieving and in despair. They do feel lost. Rose petals or roses. Someone could play the organ or keyboard or be a pianist. But what I'm seeing here is that your person is deeply hurting and saddened, and they do feel lost. They want to apologize to you for their past actions. They really want forgiveness and to release the blocks to happiness. They want to make amends for their wrongs. This is someone who now needs to take accountability for their actions and the actions of their family is what I'm seeing here. What's this family, blood ties, inner circle, and this heartbroken energy for this divine masculine? Yeah, your person has a controlling family and controlling exes. Old exes, dead relationship, old ways. All of this stuff has been stopping you and your person from coming together, right? This is an inner circle that really clings on to your person. Your person wants to start new. They want to make new memories. They don't want to hold on to the old, but it's like the people around your person wants to keep them trapped in this old, karmic relationships. They want to keep your person in these karmic relationships. There's a lot of resentment and triggers, right? Your person's perception is beginning to change because they understand the intensity and letting go is needed because they want to make new memories with you. But you can't make new memories while you're holding on to the old karmic relationships. And that's what your person is understanding as well. This is a blooming romance. You're going to notice that your person is beginning to flirt more with you. They're opening their heart chakra more because they've had this sudden realization. A lot of insightful awareness is taking place within your person. Your person even wants to date more. They want to be more romantic. They want to flirt more. They're really interested in you. This is someone who's no longer you're not going to have to chase this person anymore because your person now recognizes their fear of abandonment. And this is why they want to apologize. Your person is even realizing that they had you chasing them. Like they put you in a position to chase them because they were running. But this is someone who now is beginning to heal. They want a renewal in love. They want to be more compassionate. They want to be more affectionate. They want to show you more emotions at a deeper level. This is somebody who wants to let you in is what I'm hearing. This is someone who wants to let you in. Yeah, I told you apology is out here 3 different times. So you can definitely expect an apology from this person because this is someone who needed to do some introspection, really begin to see how their decisions, right, has begun to affect you, how these lessons, right? See, what you both need to understand is that both of you guys are in each other's life to teach each other spiritual lessons. And now that you know the spiritual lessons is what Spirit is telling me, but your person is now just beginning to understand and see those spiritual lessons for themselves. And now they know that you have been patient with them, right? Because you were allowing everything to fold in divine timing. And now you understand that your person a lot of times, or your person is now beginning to understand because through the mastery of these spiritual lessons that they were unable to give you all that you deserve when you first met. And now this is someone who's clearing out the energy to truly take action, to bring their finances into some type of stability. And they want to thank you for being patient with them and allowing everything to unfold in divine timing. All right. So this relationship is going to flourish. Spirit is saying just continue to be grateful because your person has made a decision, and it's all because of your patience, right? That impacted some type of change within your person to allow them to let go of pride and allow growth to take place. This is your message, God, message of clarity, awareness, and truth. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath, 1111.